Reflecting public fear in China, Shanghai is witnessing a large escape tide from the COVID lockdown, and young people are shouting to the officials, quote, "We are the last generation," end quote, on their way out. Shanghai authorities announced on May 16th that they have 15 city districts basically at the social COVID cleared level. However, the lockup tells a different story, getting even more severe. Taking the chance of 2 relaxation days, people strived their best to escape Shanghai. Social media video show people lined up walking to Hongqiao Station to catch the high-speed train, and the lines stretched for miles. To access the train, passengers must verify the same-day ticket, the nucleic acid negative certificate within 48 hours, the antigen test report within 24 hours, or the nucleic acid negative certificate within 24 hours. According to a Dajiyuan news interview, Mr. Zhou, a Shanghai local, said the ruling party prevented people from fleeing, as the escape door was closed again. Mr. Zhou said they did not trust the authorities' promise to end the lockdown, so just wait and see. They will keep jailing people for the whole year. The blockade got worse, and there were reports of big whites, COVID enforcers breaking into people's homes to spray disinfectant liquid, beating people, and putting them into isolation jails for little to no reason. Mr. Zhou said that the COVID enforcers in white hazmat suits were very cruel to the people of Shanghai. This behavior happened during the Cultural Revolution, but it is horrifying to see it happening again in the 21st century. Mr. Chen, who lives in Shanghai, said that the authority would set up, quote, military platoons for legal struggles, end quote, in different places. As a result, Mr. Chen is worried that, quote, mass fighting against the masses, end quote, may happen again in China. Recently, passports got cut off by customs border officials. No one was allowed to travel outside China. No one was allowed to farm the land, and more people were forced to dwell in tiny spaces. A shortage of food is the next step in living frugally. Quote, our generation may encounter this disaster, end quote, Mr. Chen added. A video started a heated argument last week. The police tried to force a couple to go somewhere, threatening, quote, if you are punished by the public security, it will affect your 3 generations, end quote. The couple replied, quote, this is our last generation, thank you, end quote. This is our last generation is a phrase everyone can relate to.